Now let us learn single circulation and double circulation. So, single circulation, double circulation. Let us understand these two terms. What is single circulation? To complete one circulation, blood flows through the heart only one time, only once. That is called as single circulation. For completing one circulation, if the blood flows through the heart twice, two times, then it is called as double circulation. Let us write the definition, then you will understand better. So, single circulation is if blood flows through the heart only once for completing one circulation, then it is called as single circulation. Then it is called as single circulation. Yes, if blood flows through the heart twice for completing one circulation, double circulation, then it is called as double circulation. DC is nothing but double circulation. So let us understand what is circulation. Circulation is nothing but from body blood comes to the heart, from heart blood again moves to the body. So it is called as circulation. Circulation, the general meaning, circulation means a point where we have started, again if you come back to the same point, then we call it as circulation. Making one circle is circulation. So let us understand in human body what is single circulation, what is double circulation. Let us take one example in single circulation and understand what is single circulation is. I am taking here fish. So what happens in fish? Let us see. In fish, from body blood goes to heart, from heart it moves to gills, from gills it moves to body. So what is happening here? From body, deoxygenated blood, let us make it with blue color so that we will understand better. From body, deoxygenated, I am representing deoxygenated blood with blue line. So from body, deoxygenated blood is going to heart, from heart it is moving to gills. So through the heart, deoxygenated blood is passing. So in fishes, generally heart is made up of two chambers. So from body, deoxygenated blood moves to heart, from heart it moves to gills. In gills, gases exchange takes place. From here, oxygenated blood moves to the body and it will be circulated to all body parts. So this is single circulation. What is happening here in single circulation? Blood is moving only once through the heart. heart to complete one circle, to complete one circulation. This is called as single circulation. Let us understand in double circulation. And let us take the example of man. In man, double circulation is seen. So, this is heart. Heart contains 4 chambers that we know. So, heart contains 4 chambers. This is body, lung. So these are lungs. Lungs. From body, deoxygenated blood moves into the heart, that is right atrium. From right atrium, blood moves into the right ventricle. From right ventricle, blood moves to lungs. So from body, the deoxygenated blood moves to right atrium. From right atrium, it goes to right ventricle. From right ventricle, it moves to lungs. In lungs, blood is oxygenated, and from there, oxygenated blood comes to heart again, to left atrium. From left atrium, it moves into left ventricle. From left ventricle, blood goes to all parts of the body. So, to complete one circulation, blood is flowing through the heart 2 times or twice. That's why we call it as double circulation. First, from body, deoxygenated blood is going to the heart. Again, from the heart, it is going to the lungs. From lungs, again, blood is coming to the heart. So, to complete one circulation, blood is coming to the heart 2 times. That's why we call it as double circulation. In single circulation, blood flows through the heart only 1 time for completing one circulation. In double circulation, blood is flowing through the heart twice for completing one circulation. So this is single circulation and double circulation. This is very important for the exam. And sometimes they'll ask you differences also. Let us learn lymphatic system. So, lymphatic system. Lymph is a Latin word which means water. So let us understand lymphatic system, what is the use of lymphatic system, where this lymphatic system is present. Let us understand this. Okay, now this is arteriole. This arteriole is divided into many branches. These branches are called as capillaries. So these capillaries, they join into venules, and many venules they form vein. So this is arteriole and this is venule. In between arteriole and venule, capillary is present, and this capillary tissue. So this is tissue. Cells. So this group of cells are called as tissue. So this is tissue. These are capillaries. These are capillaries and these are tissues. These are arterioles. This is artery. Artery is connected to the artery, then arteriole. Arteriole is connected to capillaries, and this is venule, and venule is connected to vein. So this is vein. This is venule. What happens here? Here blood is flowing. This blood contains proteins, blood cells, then many solid materials, waste material, blood plasma and all. So when these are flowing through the capillaries, what happens? From here, transport of material will occur because arteries and veins are made up of three layers, three membranes, whereas capillaries are made up of only one layer. That's why exchange of substances through diffusion can occur in capillaries, between capillaries and tissues. So what happens here? When the blood is flowing through the capillaries, then some substances which are present in the blood will come out with some fluid. So this fluid which is coming out from the capillaries to the tissue region is called as tissue fluid. We call this fluid as tissue fluid. So a liquid portion with some substances with nutrients will come out into the tissue region. They comes out, they flow out of the capillaries and they come to the tissue place, tissue region. That's why we call it as tissue fluid. So this tissue fluid contains nutrients and oxygen. Blood cells, we know RBC, WBC and platelets. These are the three types of cells which are present in the blood. Again, these are two types, granulocytes and agranulocytes. So blood, this WBC contains totally 5 types. One is monocytes and lymphocytes. So these lymphocytes, and here eosinophils, basophils, neutrophils. So these 5 blood vessels are types of present in WBCs. So here lymphocyte will come out of the capillary. It squeezes out of the capillary. So this is lymphocyte. Only one blood cell will come. Among all these cells, only lymphocytes, which are very small, they comes out along with the fluid into the tissue region. And this tissue fluid, they don't have proteins. They have nutrients, oxygen, some other substances, liquid, as well as they have lymphocytes. So this liquid which is coming out from the capillary to the tissue region, it is called as tissue fluid. So whenever you are sitting for a longer time, what happens to your lower part of the leg? This fluid, tissue fluid is collected, accumulated, and your legs will swell. That condition is called as edema. That condition is called as edema. So this is important for one mark question. Edema is swelling in lower part of leg due to accumulation of this tissue fluid. That is edema. Now let us come to the tissue fluid again. So this, to supply nutrients to the tissues, that is group of cells, the liquid which comes out from the capillary is called as tissue fluid, that comes out and supplies the nutrients. Then what happens? Again this tissue fluid should go back into main circulation. So there is a separate system called lymphatic system is present. lymphatic system contains lymphatic vessels. They have lymphatic capillaries and lymphatic vessels. So what happens here? This lymph tissue fluid is taken by capillaries. Many small capillaries they arise, and these small capillaries they join together to form a lymphatic vessel. They form a lymphatic vessel. This lymphatic vessel opens into lymph duct, a bigger vessel, and this duct will open into the vein. They open into the vein, and vein takes this tissue fluid to heart. So lymphatic system is parallel to the veins. Lymphatic vessels they are present parallel to the veins. What happens here? Many lymphatic capillaries they join together to form a lymphatic vessel. So this is lymphatic vessel. This lymphatic vessel will open into a duct, lymphatic duct, and finally lymphatic duct open into the vein, and vein takes this fluid to the heart. Understood? So lymphatic system connects the tissue with the blood. It's a link between the blood as well as the cells. So that is the use of lymphatic system. Lymphatic system helps in taking this tissue fluid again back into the main circulation. A quick review. From artery many arterioles arises. From arterioles many capillaries they arise, and these capillaries together form into venule, and venule into a vein. So see here what happens in capillary region. Because capillaries are made up of only one layer, and this diffusion of substances, exchange of materials can occur in capillary region. So from capillaries, whenever blood is flowing, some nutrients and oxygen, along with that lymphocytes, they come out into the region, and that fluid is called as tissue fluid. And this tissue fluid, after it supplies nutrients and oxygen to the cells, again this tissue fluid has to go back again into main circulation. To send this again to main circulation, lymphatic system helps. So many lymphatic capillaries they join together to form lymphatic vessels. Again they form a lymphatic duct. So these capillaries take this tissue fluid to the lymphatic vessel. From there it goes to the lymphatic duct. Then it passes into the main circulation to the vein. From vein it goes to the heart. So this is lymphatic system. So we need to remember lymph. Lymph is a Latin word which means water. Which means water. This is very important. Then what is edema? A swelling which is observed in lower part of leg due to accumulation of this tissue fluid for sitting for longer hours in a chair. That condition is called as edema. One more important point, valves are present in vein as well as in lymphatic vessels. So here valves are seen in veins. This is a valve and this is also a valve. So valves are seen in veins, valve. This is also valve. Valves are seen in veins as well as lymphatic vessels. What is the use of these valves? They prevent backflow of the blood. So that is the use of valves in lymphatic vessels as well as in veins. So in vein and especially lymphatic vessel, how circulation will occur, how blood moves into this, something is required. For example, see, from water from the sump or from underground tank, the water should go up to upper tank. So to go that, we need a pumping machine, that is motor. So when you switch on the motor, from the lower tank it goes to the water, moves into the upper tank. So what happens here, we have heart. So heart, whenever heart pumps the blood with a pressure, then in the arteries blood is flowing with a high pressure. But whereas in veins and lymphatic vessel, pressure should be compulsory, is required. So what happens here, muscles, whenever you are moving, muscles contract. When this muscle contract, these muscles will squeeze the veins and lymphatic vessels and they pushes the blood. So the contraction of muscles helps the flow of blood in veins and lymphatic vessels. So that is very important. In artery it is not required because arteries are originated from the heart, aorta originates from the heart. So directly with high pressure from the heart, blood flows into the artery. So automatically blood flows throughout the body because of high pressure which is present in artery. But whereas in veins and lymphatic vessel, compulsory some sort of pressure is required or pushing is required. So here contraction of muscles, muscle contraction helps the veins and lymphatic vessel and pushes the blood in veins and lymphatic vessels to move forward and to circulate. Here one more point is veins and lymphatic vessels. Lymphatic vessels, they take tissue fluid to the veins and veins will take the blood towards heart. So for pushing towards the heart, contraction of muscles help it.